Hi, this is John Pate with ArborGen. I wanted to spend a few minutes with you today and show to you ArborGen's Seedling Calculator. It's a quantitative tool that we use to help landowners and consultants make long-term decisions for their family and their land about the different types of genetics and seedling types that they can plant and show the financial outcomes from those different decisions. Our reforestation advisors can work with you in great detail around this and the decision making that you have to make, but this tool simplifies those and takes many of the questions out that you might have and provides you very clear answers about how to proceed. Today I want to specifically talk to the areas of northern North Carolina and southern Virginia that we call the Atlantic Coast North, and that area is unique. It has very low minimum temperatures in the winter, and ArborGen has a unique population of trees that are well adapted to those conditions. We have seed orchards that are set up specifically for that area. Today I also wanted to go into more detail and talk to you about planting some more advanced genetics that we have in ArborGen's product lineup, mass control pollinated seedlings. Those are MCP as our trademark. What those are basically hybrids among really highly selected parents, very much like hybrid corn or hybrid soybeans, etc. And pine trees now, we've been doing this almost 20 years and just have extraordinary results. The market is growing and growing, the demand for these at a rate of about 30% a year. But we wanted to show these to you today because we have these available for this Atlantic Coast Northern region, the southern counties of Virginia, northern counties of North Carolina. So using the revenue calculator, what you can do is end up with very many different choices to evaluate, but let's start off with just one. Let's say we've got about 100 acres in the Tidewater area, say down near West Point, and let's look at that and go look at planting 100 acres there. And let's say, but my first choice might be to plant the cheapest seedling I could get, a green side up seedling. So let's put in 100 acres right there, and typical stocking rates are about 605 trees. The calculator shows 60,500 trees on the 100 acres, a seedling cost of $3,025, get them planted for about $6,655, and the total cost for these kind of low-end genetics is $9,680. So about $96.80 an acre. You can see on this line, the calculator makes it all very clear for you. Now, in talking with your reforestation advisor, one choice and one good alternative is to plant MCP. And let's take a look and see what the impacts of that would be. So we'll pick the MCP Advanced. I know we have inventory of that available for this year. Let's put in 100 acres. Now, MCP produces very high percentages of saw timber per acre. And because of that, it means there are fewer defective trees and we don't need to plant quite as many. So let's back off that sum to 545 trees. So now we're at 54,500 trees. A seedling cost of $8,993. The planting cost has actually gone down because we're planting fewer trees, and our total investment now is $14,988. And you can see then here in scenario 2 compared to scenario 1, the cost difference is shown right here. That per acre you're spending or investing an incremental $53 an acre, which is $5,308 for this total now of $14,998 versus $9,680. So what is the result of that going to be? What does it look like? Well, the seedling revenue calculator uses sophisticated growth and yield models that are included. You don't see them in operation here. What looks to you to be just a spreadsheet actually has some fairly sophisticated coding underneath that runs the models for the areas that we specify with the log values, the marketplace values of timber embedded in them. And it all runs quietly in the background. We calculate all the normal capital investment metrics, but show you the revenue, which is probably the most translatable and easy to understand metric of all. That is how much wood you're going to grow times what price per ton and total dollars. So we go down here now to where we hit the results section, and now hit this white button that will update the scenario we've just laid out, this 100 acres of MCP Advanced versus this kind of second gen seedling. And let's see what the result is. What we see is that planting the open pollinated low end tree generates $256,700. That includes the thinning and the clear cut over the life of the rotation. $256. Now, what did that extra $5,308 get you? Well, we've generated now with the MCP Advance $369,100 in total revenue over the life of the stand, which is an increased revenue amount of $112,400. That's an additional investment of $5,308, which results in, for every one of those dollars spent, $21 gained. So that's an extraordinary rate of return, probably in the range of a 12 to 14% rate of return. And so look at the outcome here of generating this extra $112,000. You recover all that incremental amount of money in your first thinning, and with MCP, you'll have your first thinning sooner and your final harvest sooner. So I hope this illustrates to you the power of the Seedling Revenue Calculator. We can do different examples where you could have multiple choices, maybe for different land types that you have. If you're a consultant, you can put in, this can act as a budgetary tool to help you as well with multiple clients. So, but the point is that we have extraordinary genetics in the marketplace, and some that are well adapted for this unique area we call Atlantic Coast North. And second, the value of investment in these MCP seedlings is quite high and has a great rate of return for landowners and consultants, clients as well. Well, I hope this has been interesting and instructive for you today. If you have any additional questions about it, reach out and contact your reforestation advisor, Jeff Hill, or Thomas Jackson, and we'll be glad to get some questions answered for you. I hope that your days go well, and good luck to you in all your forestry ventures.